because I still remember the time when Covaxin first came. There were a lot of people who questioned Covaxin. It took the Prime Minister himself had that shot in public, so did I on that day, because we wanted to put at rest this skepticism. And it was sad in a way that something even like a vaccine had actually got politicized in that atmosphere. But put Covaxin aside, people should appreciate there are still countries in the world where vaccines haven't reached. There are countries in the world where vaccines are there and they haven't been able to get it into the army. So the fact that we were not, somewhere far back in the queue, waiting for our turn for vaccines to come from somewhere. The fact that we could make vaccines and that we could have a platform that each one of you at some point got on your phone a message saying, okay, this is your vaccination day, and that's your second shot day. Now, we take it as normal, okay? Today we have internalized it. Next time anything happens, all of us going to be looking at our phone messages. I want to tell you, when I go around the world and tell countries, even in Europe, that this is how it worked in India, I'm not sure they believe me. That they have not been able to actually, in fact, one of my early trips to the US, my youngest son was studying in a university. He actually showed me his, we went to New York somewhere. I had my vaccination certificate on a phone, okay, with the QR code. He pulled out from his wallet, parchi, which was folded in 4, which the pharmacy had written saying, this is the vaccination that we take. So, I am saying this for 2 reasons. It's important that as a country, as a society, especially I say this to young people, you must also know what you have achieved. That don't take your achievements as a given. That these are achievements where a lot of people's work has gone into it, a lot of effort has gone into it. In many ways, we are faring, I would say, very well against societies with much greater resources. So there is a lot, even in the, I'm not minimizing the problems we had, the difficulties we had. There's nobody in the room who would not have a really tough story to say themselves or for the near and dear. I accept all that. But the fact that we were able to come through a once in a century, and once in a century is not a metaphor, it's a literal phrase. A once in a century event, the fact that we have managed to come out of it, that in many ways that we have built capabilities and we've done it in a way in which it will serve us ahead, I think that is something which we should recognize.